Thank you for joining us for Syntero's 29th Annual Catalyst for Positive Change Awards. This is an unprecedented time for all of us, but we're happy we're able to come together virtually to celebrate amazing young people who have dedicated their lives to giving back to their communities and making our world a better place. Catalyst for Positive Change exemplifies Syntero's values of integrity, empowerment, and innovation as they enrich the lives of those around them through volunteer and civic activities. This year, Syntero is proud to honor students from 18 Central Ohio high schools with this prestigious award. We'll also be joined by young adult catalysts who will discuss their transitions into college and young adult life while continuing to impact their communities.
Hi, I'm Kiara Baker, and I am so honored to be nominated for Syntero's Catalyst for Positive Change Award. 3 words to describe myself are faithful, joyful, and optimistic, and I learned those qualities from my parents. They are both cancer survivors, but through their cancer journeys, they made it to remission because they were faithful, joyful, and optimistic, and they just really encouraged me through all that, and because I was encouraged by them, I am passionate about encouraging others through service. And one of my favorite service opportunities I was able to serve through is being at Our Lady of Peace school-age childcare. It's called SAC. And after school, I would be able to go there and be with the children after school. And it's important because most children, their parents come right after school and just pick up their kids and take them home to do their homework. But these children were those that didn't have the blessing of their parents picking them up right after school. So that's where I came in, and I was able to be there, and I was able to help them with their homework, just play with them, encourage them, just love on them while their parents were away. And then when their parents got there, they would have their homework finished, and they were just full of life and encouragement, and they got to go home and have dinner with their families.
Hi, my name is Maria Lamb, and I'm a student at Bishop Watterson High School, and I am honored to be nominated for the Syntero Catalyst for Positive Change Award. The 3 words that best describe me are creative, compassionate, and hardworking. I'm inspired by my family and friends through their hard work and through their support in all that I do. Throughout high school, I've been involved in service with Upper Arlington's Special Olympics. I've been an altar server and Eucharistic minister and cantor at my school and parish, and I've also been a counselor for Camp Invention. My greatest impact through my volunteer activities thus far has been being a friend to the children, adults, and athletes I serve in Special Olympics. By spending a lot of time with them and encouraging them as a coach, we've formed strong relationships with the people I serve.
3 words that would best describe me are daughter, sister, and friend. Because first and foremost, I was a daughter to my parents, and then I was a sister to my younger siblings, and I strive to be a friend to all those who I meet. I'm inspired by Dr. Amy Acton because she is, first off, a woman in a primarily male-dominated workforce, but also she's just doing incredible things to keep Ohio safe and remaining positive in this horrible time while also making sure that she gets her point across. So definitely inspired by her. And then for community service, prior to the quarantine or the stay-home order, I would plan weekly hangouts on weekends for my youth group. I took time out of my schedule to organize who was coming and how they would get there and what we were going to do every Saturday. So that kids could take a break from normal life and hang out and mess around and get to know each other better. And people really felt loved and just part of a community by doing that. So, yep.
3 words that describe me are kind, determined, and happy. I gained my inspiration from my mom, who has always been my biggest support system, along with the rest of my family. They have always encouraged me to do the things that I love. I also get inspiration from thinking about all the different things that I can still create. I really like to make videos, and I'm going to be a film major this fall. I really enjoy learning different lighting techniques and camera angles that I can use to help bring a story to life, and these things make me really excited. I think my biggest impact through my community activities has been with Hope Squad through my school, which is a suicide prevention program. I was nominated by my peers to be part of this group when it was started last year, and I have since become a student advisor for the group. I have been able to notice suicidal warning signs within some of my peers and report them to a guidance counselor so that they can receive help. I also have been able to pick up on how some of my peers are feeling about Hope Squad and realize that I didn't think they were taking the group as seriously as it should be. So I created a video to show to the school. I interviewed members of Hope Squad and had them talk about things that the group does and how much we really care about everybody at our school and want to help them. I also provided a list of resources that people can go to have somebody to talk to and receive help. And it has been a lot of fun.
Hi, my name is Margaret, and 3 words that best describe me would have to be caring, dependable, and persistent. When I think back to all the role models in my life, the person who inspires me the most is former Olympic swimmer Missy Franklin. Her grit, positive attitude, and passion in and out of the water inspires me every day to be like her and to make sure I'm helping someone else. The project that I've been a part of that has had the greatest impact on my community has to be the creation of the Hilliard Darby Food Pantry. The Darby Food Pantry is located in our school store and serves an average of 80 students a week. It has been an essential resource to helping students find where their next meal is coming from. I've been able to work with community organizations to expand the pantry into 13 other Hilliard City schools. I'm super proud of what I've done and super excited to have left that legacy at Hilliard City Schools.
Hey everyone, my name is Akila Boda and I'm from Metro Early College High School here in Columbus, Ohio. If I had to describe myself in 3 words, I would say that I'm a leader, hardworking, and independent. I'm a leader because I founded a Metro Girl Up Club here in Columbus, Ohio at my school, and we've been very successful in providing education and STEAM resources for girls. Along with that, I'm hardworking just because I put my 100% effort in anything that I do. Along with that, I would say I'm independent because I try to find my own things to pursue. I take inspiration from Michelle Obama because she's a huge motivator for girls around the world, and she's a very strong speaker, and she was the First Lady. So who would not take inspiration from her? And one big success that we've had with my volunteer work, especially with Metro Girl Up, we've raised $10,000 over the past 3 years, and we've been able to put 100 girls back into school from India, Liberia, Malawi, Uganda, and Guatemala. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Molly Casey, and I'm so honored to be receiving the Syntero Catalyst for Positive Change Award. 3 words I would use to describe myself are passionate, determined, and compassionate. When I set my mind to achieving goals regarding the things and the people I love, I will do anything to achieve those goals. I'm also a people person, so it's very important to me to be the best friend and confidant I can be at all times. I thrive on deepening my social relationships, and I love getting to know new people. 2 people that inspire me are my mom and my brother. My family has been through some hardship in the past few years, but my mom and my brother have always been my rocks. They continue to show me every day what it means to keep moving forward and keep striving to better themselves. Lastly, I believe my greatest impact in my life thus far is the nonprofit organization that my mom, my brother, and I created. About 3 years ago, my father and my sister passed away while my sister was studying to become a neonatal nurse practitioner at the University of Wisconsin. Since then, my family has worked really hard to carry on my sister's legacy. To do that, we created Megan's Mission, which is a nonprofit organization that collects baby blankets and supplies and donates them to local NICUs in her honor. I've gotten to meet so many incredible people through Megan's Mission and touch the lives of so many NICU babies and families, and it has been such an incredible way to keep my sister's legacy alive. I'm so grateful for the opportunities I've had to make a positive change in my community, and I'm so grateful for all the people who have been there for me and been so supportive and helpful along the way.
I am currently a senior attending St. Charles Prep High School. The three words that best describe me are compassionate, confident, and outgoing. I am a loving person and I care deeply for those around me. I just strive to be the best friend that I can be for others and let them know that if they need anything, whether that is advice or someone to talk to, I'm just a phone call away. I'm very outgoing and I love making new friends, meeting new people, establishing new relationships and connections. And that coincides with how confident I am. My confidence level is very high, and for some people, it's too high. And what they don't understand is that that just shows how much confidence I have in myself as a person and my abilities. It's not really me being an egomaniac or having a high ego. I just have a bunch of confidence in myself and who I am. I try to stay positive in whatever situations that I'm in, and I try not to focus too much on the negative because, that brings down my spirits and causes me stress. So, I just try to stay positive in whatever situation that I'm in. The people that inspire me are my father and my grandfathers. My father is a prime example of what a real man should be, someone who provides for his family, a role model for his children, and a man who lives by his faith. I have one living grandfather, and I cherish the times that I'm able to talk and share with him. The reason why I mentioned my other grandfather is because even though he is gone, I still carry him with me because I have his name. And I realize how important that is. And I know that whatever way I walk, whether it's good or bad, is going to circle all the way back to him. So I make sure that I carry myself and represent Arthur George Hurst Sr. the right way. And I feel that my greatest impact through community service is the ability to spread the love of Christ and my faith. I've never been ashamed, and I will not be ashamed to discuss my love for my faith, and I work to be the best model for Christ that I can be. Thank you, and God bless.
Hello, my name's Alicia Nelson, and I'm the director of Recovery Ohio, an initiative that was created by our current governor, Governor Mike DeWine, who cares so deeply about mental health and addiction in our state. I'm so honored to be with you all virtually today and proud of you for being a part of such a positive program in your community, and really thanks Syntero for inviting me to be a virtual panelist today.
Hi everyone, my name is Molly Seguin and I'm the Director of Volunteer Experiences at COSI. I hope you are all doing well and staying safe and healthy. I want to say thank you to Syntero for putting the health and well-being of all of us as top priority right now and moving this event online. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for allowing me to speak today. I then want to say hello and thank you to the other panelists that you're going to be hearing from. I hope you are all doing well, and I hope to meet you in person one day as well. I then want to say congratulations to the Catalyst Award winners. You all should be extremely proud of the work that you've done, and I hope to meet you all in person one day. Please, please, please stop by the volunteer office at COSI the next time you're visiting.
Hello, my name is Rick Soto, and I'm the site manager for Lewis Center. I've been working for Syntero for about 3 years now, and it's been quite an interesting journey.
My favorite part about working in the governor's office has been really meeting so many people who are passionate about the issues and the health and well-being of their community.
So, as you can imagine, working for COSI is actually really fun and exciting. The easiest way to explain it is it's like working for Disney World, but in Central Ohio. But I would have to say what I love about my job is the opportunity to connect individuals of all ages. So our volunteer program actually starts at age 12. But I love the opportunity to connect individuals of all ages to STEM volunteer opportunities in Central Ohio.
The favorite part of my job is that there's a lot that goes into it. So, for example, I work the front desk, I get to interact with the clients, I get to listen to them, they share their stories with me. I'm a part of that journey as well. Also, I get a chance to work with a lot of people from different tiers. I get to talk to the CEO. I get to talk to the janitor, for example. I get to talk with the director. I get to talk with the front desk. I get to talk to all comers or newcomers. That is the most satisfactory part of my job as well.
It's really refreshing to be around individuals like Dr. Acton, who many of you may have seen on the news the last few weeks as we deal with this coronavirus, COVID-19, and how her passion can really translate science well and help people.
Definitely have to be my parents, Lynn and Jim Seguin. From a very young age, they always made sure that my sister and I were involved with volunteer opportunities in our local community, but then also in the greater Central Ohio community as well. So I remember weekends going downtown to the YWCA family shelter, serving meals, reading books to the young children. And I would definitely have to say my involvement in community service from a young age has definitely led me down the career path that I'm in now.
Well, I believe in humanism, which is just a fancy word of saying that I believe that people have worth to themselves and amongst themselves. They have values, they have integrity, virtues, they have a pursuit of happiness. And I believe that it is our responsibility to help them achieve those goals in the best possible way that we can. Based on that idea, I do try to find myself, I try to follow people who demonstrate those values. Our CEO, Julie Rinaldi, is a really good example. She has compassion and care, and she demonstrates that to the staff and to the clients. So we get it to both ways. I try to follow people like the leaders of the YMCA. I used to work at the Hilltop YMCA, and I got to share my experiences with them. There's a lot of community building, and that was ingrained in me, and I think that is something that I really love and enjoy.
Wow, that's a really deep question. I don't know if I've ever thought about that before. But I will say every year I try and make it a goal or a New Year's resolution to get involved with a nonprofit that maybe I've never volunteered with in the past or maybe have never heard of before. So this year I have the great privilege of sitting on the Dress for Success Young Professional Board called Yes Columbus. And I had volunteered with Dress for Success in the past, but was really looking to expand my involvement with them. And being on the Young Professional Board allows me to connect Dress for Success's mission and vision to my community circle while giving back as well during their suiting Saturdays, which are opportunities to meet with clients at Dress for Success and provide them with their work-ready attire.
I've been the recipient of several awards. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that. It feels good getting that recognition. But at the end of the day, getting an award is just an award. It's just something that sits on my desk. I have them on my shelves. But mostly as a reminder of the job that I do, that I kind of like. The best thing for me, in my opinion, is at the end of the day when you are talking to the people that you're serving, and they get to thank you personally and share their story with you. That is the most gratifying feeling that I can have.
I know all of you are excited to embark upon your next steps in life, and I just encourage you as you make those steps and take those steps that you remember that not only does your next steps help you? But if you think carefully and are willing to work in the community, those next steps can help others. And if you really want to be a part of the change that we need in our world today, I encourage you to take those steps, not only for you, but for those around you who really need our help. And so with that, I wish you well, and I look forward to continuing to see the great people that you become.
Yeah, that is a tough one. I remember going away to college. I went to the University of Dayton, go Flyers, and kind of feeling overwhelmed when I attended the volunteer fair. You'll find that many colleges and universities have these for new students on campus, but I was kind of torn. I didn't know if I should go with volunteer opportunities that all my friends were doing or try something new. And I guess the biggest piece of advice I would say would be to follow and identify your passion, and to know that it doesn't necessarily have to match up with your major. So if you are a psychology student, but if you have a passion for animal welfare, definitely pursue that volunteer passion. If you go to a smaller college or university that doesn't have a volunteer fair or a lot of volunteer clubs, take it upon yourself to be a leader and reach out to nonprofits in that community and see what you can start. You never know. You could be the first president of a new volunteer club on campus. Again, I want to thank Syntero, the other panelists, and especially the award winners today. It has been such a privilege to be able to come and speak to you. I hope to meet you all in person one day. And please continue to stay safe and healthy, and have a great rest of your week. Bye.
Well, dividing up your schedule is a must. That is vital. Where you're going to go, when you're going to go, at what time you're going to go. That is of significant importance, yes. But if I can share a tip with you, is always carry a notepad and a pen with you. That is really, really important. So you never know when you're going to have to write down a name. Who was this person? There you go, write it down. A phone number, an idea or a thought. Sometimes you can go ahead and do that on your phone, but it's not the best. But you can also organize your thoughts. You can doodle, you can brainstorm. But most importantly, somebody's talking to you, and you pull up a notepad and start writing down. It's a clear image that you're telling them that what they're sharing with you is very important to you. And you can always refer back to that. You can always go ahead and see what they were saying and go ahead and use it for your endeavors. That is pen and paper.
Congratulations to the 2020 Catalyst for Positive Change. You've worked hard, balanced academic and civic activities, and have already made a significant impact in your communities. We wish you continued success as you enter the next phase of your lives, explore new opportunities, and continue to ignite a spark for change.